Hey guys, what's up? It's Snake here, and I got some Call of the Dead gameplay for you. And I don't know, I was just messing around. I got some different guns that I thought I'd pack a punch because I don't normally pack a punch things unless there's something unless it's a gun I really like and I'm trying to get to a high round with it. But I figured I'd just dick around today, and I was actually playing with the Professor and that darn Kid 101. And yeah, so I got some interesting CZ75 dual wieldings and all kinds of crazy stuff like that. But what I really want to talk to you about today is the new Modern Warfare 3 survival mode, because everybody's talking about how it's like Infinity Ward's answer to zombies. They obviously failed majorly with the what is it called, the Spec Ops from Modern Warfare 2, and they wanted to make up for it somehow and figure out some good way to do something else that's multiplayer, that's not just your regular old run and gun, team deathmatch multiplayer. And it looks like they've done an awesome job. But we're going to talk a little bit about it today. Now, I'm just going to go straight through from what I saw from the video. So if you want to watch this and then go over and check out the video, I'm going to put a link here to just the first video I found that shows the trailer. It's not from callofduty.com or anything like that. It's just some random webpage or some guy's random channel. So the first thing I noticed was that you get plus $500 when you go on a kill streak. So obviously kill streaks are set up in some fashion where after a certain number of kills you get a bonus. You get bonus points for it. And obviously there must be some way to sort of reset the kill streak, either probably at the end of each round it would reset, and then also maybe, I guess, if you go down, if there's some sort of second chance, and or if you get killed completely. Again, I don't know exactly how they're doing it as far as its likeness to zombies, if there is going to be something where you can be killed completely and then come back, or what. I would assume so, since it's going to be multiplayer. There's going to be more than just you playing. And then also another thing you see in the video is it says you're hurt, take cover, or you're injured or something like that, take cover. So I don't know if this is something that shows up right before you die, or when exactly it shows up. But it does show us that we have a bit more strength than we do in zombies. With zombies, it's 2 hits and you're dead, or Juggernaut, 4 hits and you're dead. But this looks like you have like the regular kind of health you would in a multiplayer match or in some sort of campaign mode match. And then, of course, the kill feed is a big thing. If you look down at the bottom left hand of the screen when you're watching the trailer for it, they have a kill feed that shows you like headshots and your kill streak and stuff as it builds up, and shows you your money down at the bottom as well. And then, of course, the game opens up. We see you pop down in the match just like you would in zombies, and you start out with a pistol. Up at the top it says survive. And then you start running around shooting people, and you obviously progress by picking up fallen foes' guns. The question is, are there going to be guns on the wall? It looked like there was a brief glimpse of a handgun on the wall, but I couldn't tell if that was an indicator or a real gun. And then there's at one point there's this weird shield at the very bottom center of the screen. It looks like just a regular shield with slanted lines on it. So I don't know if that's some sort of bonus shield that you get, sort of like a Juggernaut perk, or if it's a perk at all, or if it's just some sort of timed bonus thing that you can get. Obviously, like I said, you start out with a handgun. The other neat thing too is with this, there's promotions. Like you actually get promoted like you would being promoted through the multiplayer levels, or through the multiplayer game. And so I don't know if this is exclusive to survival mode, or if as you progress through multiplayer as well as survival, you continue to go up and it's some sort of link thing. So we'll have to see about that. The other neat thing I thought was there's a time counter that pops up. So it tells you like how long the match is going to be, and that plays into the fact that you actually get bonus points for finishing the match sooner, or however long it takes you. The quicker you do it, the more points you're going to end up getting, because obviously you got to get it done as quickly as possible. It shows you, like when you get to new levels, also when you get promoted, it shows you new unlocks that you can now access in the different armories. With the different armories, there's going to be a weapons armory where you can buy new weapons and upgrade your weapons, I guess add sort of attachments to it or something like that. The other really neat thing that you notice at the bottom of the screen when you get into the weapons armory on the trailer is that you can actually share money. You can give $500 to a teammate. And I don't know if that's you can only give $500 per round or per armory, because I guess you could in theory do it 3 times a round if you could only, because there's 3 different armories. And then there's the equipment armory where you can buy claymores and C4 and stuff like that, and I guess you buy them, and then once you use them, you have to go back and either buy more, or maybe at the end of each round you get a bonus one or something like that. We're not sure exactly the complete details of how all of this works. Maybe you can only buy them, who knows. You can also pick up turrets, which is kind of interesting too, so it'd be like getting a sentry gun and you just drop it down wherever, and I guess it works for a certain amount of time, and then maybe you must have to buy a new one. You can also buy perks there as well. You can see Last Stand. So obviously there is going to be some sort of Last Stand thing, but who knows exactly how it'll work. Maybe it might work something like Last Stand did in Modern Warfare 2, where if you survive the bleed out, you would get back up. So maybe there's something like, so maybe it's almost like Quick Revive on solo, but you can have it even for multiplayer, which would be really, really great. You actually, it appears like you actually fight helicopters and stuff like that too, so they're sending in like everything at you, and you have to fight everything away, not just people, but helicopters and maybe other things too, like Harriers and stuff like that. And then the other neat thing, the third armory that you get is Air Support Armory, and this isn't just like Predator missiles and kill streaks and stuff, but you can also have like guys with riot shields come in, and they'll, I guess beat the crap out of the people as they're coming to you. So you actually get like troops that you can call in for points, of course, or for money. As you earn money, you get to call these guys in and help you defend and survive the area that you're in. The other really neat thing too about the area you're in, it doesn't look like you have to buy doors or anything like that. It looks like the entire map's available to you from the beginning, so it's a big open area, which is kind of nice. And then the other thing about the different armories is it appears that there's an indicator on the screen for each of them as they become available to you. So as you're running around, you always know where they are. So that way they're easily accessible even in the middle of a battle. Because you can take cover and fall back and get to the gun armory and pick up a new gun to help you fight off whoever is coming at you at that point. Which could either be just your regular guys with guns. Obviously, there's different tactical levels of the guys that are coming. They also send dogs with C4 strapped to their back, which is crazy. And then, of course, there's chemical agents that come in. So these guys come in with, I don't know, maybe, obviously not Nova 6, but, some stuff along those lines, some sort of tear gas and things like that. So you have to deal with a lot of different things. There must be some way for you to buy some sort of tactical mask or something like that to help you combat these guys as well. And then, of course, I know everybody who likes Modern Warfare 2 and even to some extent maybe like the Spec Ops a little bit, Juggernauts, not Juggernog, but Juggernauts are coming back, which is pretty exciting too, because these guys are like walking tanks. These guys have massive amounts of health that you have to destroy in order to kill them, just because of all the armor they have and stuff. So this is going to be really neat, because with the multiple enemies, it causes you to have or need multiple tactics on how to fight them and stuff like that. And let's see, and then of course, speaking of enemies, there's going to be an enemy counter. Like it says which wave you're on, and then I guess after you get to a certain point, maybe 20 or less, or maybe 10 or less, it'll give you an enemy counter and tell you exactly how many are left, which is great too, because that's the one thing that I hate about zombies, is that you're never quite sure once you get to a certain round, because all of them are running. So you're never quite sure if you're shooting the last guy or not, and it can get you into trouble sometimes. And then of course the last thing is every time you finish a level, it shows you your performance. I guess it shows you how many kills maybe or something like that, it looks like, and it tells you the time, and then you get a bonus down at the bottom. So I guess if you finish under a certain amount of time, or you kill enough people yourself or things like that, you actually get bonuses and stuff like that too. So that's like the breakdown pretty much of the trailer for survival mode for Modern Warfare 3. And I gotta say, it looks awesome. I'm really excited about it. I think this is gonna be my next game. I don't know how well I'm gonna like the multiplayer. I'm gonna have to play it, of course. because Modern Warfare 2 I wasn't a big fan of. It was a good game to some extent, but then you would get into those hacked lobbies, or you would just be in a lobby where everybody, like literally 6 people on the other team, would all just have new tubes firing them all the time. And it just, you know, it got a little ridiculous towards the end. So hopefully this multiplayer is going to be better, but as far as survival mode goes, I'm probably buying the game specifically for survival mode. It looks like it's going to be a fantastic play, and I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be a great game, and I think a lot of people are going to like it. It's going to surprise a lot of people, because even though it isn't really zombies, it does have some feel of zombies while still having some feel of like the FPS multiplayer aspect of Call of Duty. That aspect that you get from just the feel of running around. It's a very different game, you know what I'm saying? Call of Duty's multiplayer, the way the game works, it feels different from any other first-person shooter out there. And that's not saying that the other first-person shooters aren't good, it's just saying that Call of Duty has made it a point to be unique in that sense. It is a very unique sort of control scheme compared to like Battlefield or Homefront, all of which are great games. But, you know, you're playing those games for different reasons than you're playing Call of Duty. And I think that sort of Call of Duty aspect is going to really, really make survival mode. You know what I'm saying? It's really going to make survival mode be a great addition to the Call of Duty series. So I'm excited about it. But I really want to hear what you guys think. Tell me what you think about the new trailer. Tell me what you hope to see in survival mode, or what you're excited about, why you think it's going to be good, whether you like it because it's like zombies, or you like it because it just seems like a new and interesting thing, or whatever. So go ahead and leave your comments below, talk amongst yourself, and don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and do all that great stuff. So until next time, guys, peace out.